So I'm still setting up a few things, but yeah, we are live and we are going. So welcome to the live. Literally, this live is the first live on this channel. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited for what is gonna go on today. Let me just fix some stuff. Make sure everything is cool. Um, okay, just give me a second. 2 seconds. I will be back. Okay, guys, I am back, and really thank you guys for your patience. Thank you guys for 300 subscribers. Like really, like who expected 300 subs? 300. Like me personally, I didn't expect it. So like, thank you guys for the support. And so on today's video, on today's live, actually, we're gonna be doing like a Q&A, and I have a couple of questions that I think you guys would ask me, and I'm gonna be answering those today on today's live. So the first question. Oh, and if you're just joining, please type where you're watching from, and if you have any questions, you could also type them in the chat. And literally, let's make this live. Let's celebrate 300 subscribers. It might seem like I personally take it as a big thing. 300 subscribers is not something long. And comment down below how long you've subscribed. If it's been one day, if it's been 1 hour, if you just subscribed right now, and comment down below and tell us where you're from, if you just when you subscribed, and yeah, I'd like to get to know. I'd like to get some input from you guys. Okay, so the first question is, how did I start this YouTube channel? Well, a lot of people ask me actually how I started the channel and like, what motivated me to start the channel. But to be honest, it wasn't because I wanted to become famous or anything, or like I actually found my love for editing. I used to edit for my sister's channel. And really it was like really I started loving it. Like I used to like put clips together, add some music in the background, do a little bit of edits, and I started enjoying it. And I was like, wow, this is actually something that's nice. I enjoy doing this, and I want to do this full time and embarrass myself in public on my own channel. So I thought, let me start my own channel and let's see where that takes us. And today we've reached 300 subscribers. So like, I'm really like stoked. I'm really excited, and I'm really happy that it's taken us this far. And yeah, that's literally how this channel started. So the second question is how I come up with my skits. Well, that's a really funny question because like a lot of people will tend to ask me like, where do you come up with your ideas? Where do you come up with like the video ideas? Like, where do you get all these things that you do? And to be honest, I wish I had like some secret formula, but I don't have a formula. Like literally these things like just okay. For example, I'll be in the bathroom, right? I'm brushing my teeth, and I just think, whoa, what if like, what if I could make a video like this? Or for example, my brain just decides I'm a movie director at times, and all of a sudden I'm brushing my teeth, and I'm like, whoa, that's a funny skit. Or I'm walking into the shop, I'm like, what if this person did this? Or I see something that happened, and I'm like, bro, that's actually so relatable, and this happens to people sometimes. This happens to me sometimes. Like recently, I made a video where I was like, you at the store, the cashier's like, enjoy your meal, and you're like, oh, you too, and it's like, bro, she's not gonna eat with you. So like that type of thing, where um, it's just fun, like to like they just come to my head, and then like sometimes I just think of like the worst possible moments to happen, And yeah, like literally they just come to mind. I could be sitting down on the couch and poof, this idea pops up in my mind. So um yeah, that's where my ideas come from. There's no like secret formula. You don't need there's nothing I could really tell you that's like I get my ideas this way. But yeah, that's where I get my ideas. And then the third question is the hardest video you've ever made. Whoa. So I'll say it was hard because I've never I had to push myself out of the comfort zone. I shot this video in public. So that's the first video I actually shot in public. And it really took me out of my comfort zone. Like I really had to like get out of my comfort zone and tell myself, now I'm actually gonna film this. Like I'm passionate about YouTube. I'm passionate about what I'm doing. And literally those looks, those weird looks that you get, literally the one time it was a KFC video, by the way. The KFC video where I spent 2 hours at KFC and I couldn't order anything. That was the hardest video because it was my first time shooting a video like that in public. And literally, like on the other side, I was sitting on this table, and on the other side of on the other tables, this granny was like staring at me. I'm like, and it was really awkward. So like, yeah, I think that I could say that was my hardest video, and I did it, and I'm happy I did it, and really I enjoyed the making of it, and I did it again at McDonald's. So those two videos, you guys should go check them out. I'll put the link in the description, and you guys can go check them out. And then the third question is this one's kind of what's your favorite video? My favorite video. I think I love all my videos, but I can't give you guys an answer like that. So I'll have to think up and let me think. Let me actually think about this. Like, what's my favorite video? I've made so many that I can't even remember, but I think my favorite video was the tasting South African snacks one. Like it was a fun video, like to make. Literally, these are snacks I grew up with, but just introducing them to the world and actually showing people that these are the snacks in South Africa, and this is a review of those snacks in South Africa, and these are how the snacks in South Africa taste. It was a fun experience. I enjoyed it, me personally, and it was just like very fun to share that with people and be able to show them that um, these are the snacks that we eat in South Africa. But yeah, and the KFC video, like also my favorite, like one of my favorite videos. And we'll also have a look at my first video on the channel, which actually doesn't appear when you go on it because I privated it. But my first video on the channel when I was actually like trying to like do this YouTube thing, I was still beginning. I look back to it, I'm like, whoa, bro, like you've come far. Like from that time where you that kid who starts in the channel and you're like so excited that I'm gonna finally post my first video on YouTube. And now you look back and you're like, man, it's been a journey and it wouldn't have been possible without you guys. So thank you very much, guys, for all the support, all the love you guys have shown, everything that you guys are doing, the subscribing, the commenting, the liking the videos. I don't take that for granted. Literally, like, I don't take that for granted. So in a couple of minutes, we're going to review that video and actually see how the first video, maybe a number of you guys have seen it before. I think about 30 or so of you guys have seen that video. So it's gonna be very crazy to actually show it to a lot of you guys. But yeah, I'm really excited to do that, and we'll do it very soon. So guys, if you're still coming into the live, please make sure that you comment, you subscribe, that you share this video with your friends that like they can actually see and like let's get this live going. Let's get this live going. So the fifth question. How long does it take you to make videos? Well, it depends. Like it depends on a whole lot of things, like a whole lot of things. But it depends what video I'm making, and it depends what is needed to make that video. So like the editing and everything that goes into the production of the video, it depends on how big the project is. But I would say my biggest project would be the McDonald's one. I literally say the McDonald's video was one of my biggest ones, and like literally, like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the production of that video. I enjoyed editing it. Like everything was so was so like nice. So then the sixth question, sorry, like I'm literally the sixth question. Sorry. Oh, sorry. The sixth question is a plot twist that completely blew your mind. Um, a plot twist. Whoa. Okay, so the biggest plot twist was one time I was filming, right? Sorry, let me just turn the camera like this. One time I was filming, right? And then as I was filming, this guy came up to me and he's like, you can't film here. And I'm like, why? And he's like, nah, you can't actually film here. You're not allowed to film here. So I was like, okay, I won't film here. I won't film here. But then when I went away, this other guy who was a security guard actually called me back and he's like, no, you can actually film, you're actually allowed to. It was like pretty like crazy. And I was like, bro, like, what do you mean? I'm being called by one who tells me I'm not allowed to film here. Then the other one tells me that I'm allowed to film here. So it was pretty crazy. I was like, my mind was boggled. But we ended up filming it, and it was actually the KFC one, the KFC video. Yeah, it was really my first biggest project, and then I was faced with that. So it's like really like, yeah. So that was one of my biggest plot twists. I don't really call it a plot twist per se, but yeah, my biggest plot twist. And then you guys can also like ask a few questions. If you have any questions, you can ask, and I'm really open to answer your guys' questions. And then let me see. The seventh question is your funniest moment while filming. Well, the funniest moment, I would say that was a bit funny because um I was like, bro, what's going on? Like I'm filming, this one guy tells me not to film, and then when I don't film, this one guy says, no, it's actually fine that you film here, like we don't have a problem. So it's like it was pretty funny for me. But let me think, a funny moment while I was filming. Um a funny moment while I was filming. Yeah, I don't think I've really had like a really funny moment while filming, but yeah, I've had some moments where like I was filming and it's like, whoa, like the awkwardness sometimes, like it's really like when you're faced with like someone who's like steering. It's pretty funny. Like it's not really it's funny because the person is literally steering and you're filming and it's like it's the first time they see someone filming, but how do you really say it's that funny? So I don't think I have really had like a funny moment in my videos. Oh, and someone just said hi, how are you guys doing? How you doing? So yeah, I don't think I haven't really had a funny moment. And then my fifth question, um, why am I lagging, bruh? It's not my fifth question, it's my sixth question. Is it seven? Or is it eight? Or is it nine? Or is it 10? But okay, so my seventh question. Sorry guys, I don't even know what's going on today. But my sixth question is your awkwardest moment. My awkwardest moment. Okay, so I did have a video where I was okay. So at first I was doing like a Q&A, something similar to this. Uh, I'll put that link also in the description. But I was doing a Q&A, and then someone actually like um actually dared me to go to a store and ask for something for free. And when I thought about it, I was like, bro, when I get there, what am I actually gonna do? What am I gonna do when I get there? So I actually went there, and when I got there, it was like, am I really Am I really gonna do this? And if you actually watch the video, there was a guy in front of me. When the guy left, I went up to the lady. I was like, hello, ma'am. I was told, I didn't even know what to say, but I was like, I was given a day where I have to go to a store and ask for free stuff. And you guys can check it out. You guys can go check out the video. It's pretty awesome. But I went to the video. I was like, I was told to ask for something for free. So like, is there anything that you can give me for free? And then she's like, no. She gave me like, and I in the video as I edited, I'm like, she gave me a hard boiled no. Like she said no, like straight up, and I was like, bruh. But those are like the things that come with like actually taking yourself out of the comfort zone and actually doing that for the experience. It was pretty like fun. It was fun doing that. Like I won't lie, I won't take it away. Like it was pretty fun doing that. And then let me look at questions. Okay, guys. So if you guys are coming into the live, like the live, really like the live, that will help actually get it to more people so that more people can actually see this live. But yeah, so now we're gonna go to the fourth, to the eighth question. So the eighth question is, who is your favorite YouTuber? So my favorite YouTuber is, and this guy also inspired me to inspire like the content I make, and like this guy, not inspired, but like I really look up to him as a YouTuber, and it's not even just one guy. But maybe I could say my top three YouTubers is firstly Eric, and I said it in another video that's on my channel where I said, when somebody asked me who's your favorite YouTuber, and I said Eric. Eric is definitely my favorite YouTuber. Then we have Ryan Trahan. Ryan Trahan, bro, like that guy's videos are actually good. So like that's another YouTuber that I like. And then the third one is a South African YouTuber, and his name is Tumisho Unkwana. You guys can also go check him out. Subscribe to their channels, and but the content is pretty awesome. Like they make fantastic content, and really I look up to them, and I'm like, bro, these people are like I could say my role models in making content. Like, yeah, like I wanna be there one day, and you guys actually helping me get closer to that. So like we really celebrate like 300 subscribers. Like this wasn't even, I didn't even think that we could get this far, but we actually got here. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Now guys, as you enter the live chat, like I said, as you enter the live, please like so that it gets more like we get more people to actually watch it, and more people to actually see that we're live, and actually we make this celebration as huge as possible. And yeah, let me look some more questions. You guys actually sent in a couple of questions, so um let me sift through those. Okay, give me a second. Okay, guys. So we have question number 8. Is it 8? Yes, question number 8. So the question is, why did you start? No, wait, what? What's your goal for the next 1,000 subscribers? Well, that's a big like, that's huge. But in the next 1,000 subscribers, when I get to the next 1,000 subscribers, which will be like 1.3K subscribers, my goal is for people to be able to watch my content and like actually enjoy and find wholesome content, and like something they can always come back to and say, bro, that guy's content is good, like, and it's very wholesome, and he makes my day. So that's my biggest aim. I wanna like actually make people's day, and big like people actually like be excited when I actually post and when I release videos. So yeah, that's my goal for the next 1,000 subscribers. And where are you from? Okay, guys. So this one I think it's pretty obvious because of how I kind of structure my videos. But I am from the beautiful and the most the friendliest country in the world, South Africa. So I'm from South Africa, and I really love my country. Like I really love my country. So yeah, I'm from South Africa, guys. And then what's one fun fact about you? One fun fact. A fun fact. Okay, let me think. So fun fact, guys. Hmm, I actually have to think about that. But a fun fact. Actually leave it to you guys to guess. I want you guys. This fun fact. I'll leave it to you guys to guess. I want you guys to guess my age. Like actually guess my age, and the one who gets it correct will get a shout out in the next video. But just guess my age and guess the age at which I started my channel. If you get that correct, get a shout out on the next video. And do you edit your own videos? I actually do, guys. I edit my own videos, and like I said, I started this channel because I was pretty excited about like the editing process. I edited for my sister, so it made me really ecstatic to edit. So the main reason why I started my channel was because I wanted to do that full time and actually be excited and embarrass myself on in public on my own channel. So that's literally why I started that's literally why I started my channel, and I actually edit my videos because I like the experience. I like the process of editing a video. And then what's the hardest part of being a creator? I think the hardest part of being a creator is comparing. I think a lot of times creators we compare ourselves to other creators, like, whoa, this guy made a fantastic video. I want to make a video like that. Or this guy made this video and it was pretty awesome. And then you look at your own channel and you're like, oh, bro, like, what's going on? But I think the hardest thing about being a creator is that comparing yourself to another creator, and you never know, like your video might be fire and you're like, nah, this video is not fire. And then the other person who's watching is like, bro, this guy's video is nice. So like I think that's part of one of the hardest things about being a creator. It's like when you compare yourself with another creator. And then if you could travel anywhere, where would you go? If I could travel anywhere, I think I would go to let me think. I think I would go to Rome. Like actually go to Rome and see like everything in Rome, like all the ancient buildings and everything, and actually see the history in Rome. I think Rome is a history rich it's not a country, it's a history rich city. So I think I'd be really excited to go to Rome, and I think I'd love the experience of going to Rome. And then what game do you play the most? Man, what game do I play the most? Um, I think the biggest one of the games that I play the most would be Subway Surfers. Like that's a legendary game. A lot of people grew up with, and like literally, that's one of like my favorite games. To be like honest, like as soon as like I'm bored and something, and I'm like I need to play a game, and Subway Surfers not there on my phone, like I download it because I know like it's one of the best games, my opinion, in the world. The best games. Like that game never goes old. It never grows old. I think that's my go-to game. That's my favorite game, Subway Surfers. And then if you could have one superpower, what would it be? Okay, so a superpower. I think my biggest superpower would be I wish I could fly. I believe I can fly. Hey, I believe I can touch the sky. So I think my biggest, I mean, one superpower that I wish I could have is actually being able to fly. Like, just imagine the thought of being able to be at the same height with an airplane. Imagine being able to go up with to fly at the same speed with a rocket. Like, think about, well, like just think about it. It's pretty like impressive. Like my opinion is pretty impressive. So I think that one superpower that I would have is being able to fly. And then what message do you have for your 300 subscribers? Literally, guys, thank you very much. Like, I couldn't have done this without you guys. And your support is not taken for granted. Like, literally, this 300 subscribers, I'm celebrating it like a mill, bro. Like, like a mill. Like, I really appreciate you guys and everything that you guys do. And I appreciate you guys being there and being so supportive of my channel. So thank you guys. Really thank you. A big thank you. A big shout out to all the 300 subscribers who have subscribed to this channel. And if you have not subscribed, like, what are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for, Chief? Like, you literally have to press that one button on your phone. And what are you waiting for? So subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And really, I appreciate all my 300 subscribers. You guys really have motivated me to be at this point where I am. And I really love you guys. Like, I love you guys, bro. No, like, even if you're like a guy, like, I still love you, bro. Like, no homo, but like, I love you, bro. Like, I love you, bro. Like, if I could actually come in and like give you a hug, bro, like, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. So now, can you do a challenge at 500 subscribers? Okay, I will definitely do a challenge that will blow your minds and that will blow, like, literally, like, shock you guys at 500 subscribers. If we can get to 500 subscribers, in fact, guys, I think we should aim higher. Like, seeing the support you guys give me, I think we can aim higher. Let's say 1,000 subs. If you can get to 1,000 subs, literally, I have a major surprise for you guys. And like, literally, just wait. Wait for the 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you press that subscribe button and make sure that you like the videos and everything. Like, if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, and if this live can get to at least 100 likes, if we can get to 100 likes, then I'll definitely do a major challenge for you guys. Big collaboration. Okay, so thank you guys for actually like coming into this live and liking the live and like actually watching this live. I really appreciated having you guys. And these questions, really, I really appreciate the questions. Like, and I hope I answered them to the best of my ability. I think yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live. I hope it was interesting. I hope it was like engaged. Like, I hope you guys actually enjoyed the live. And if you actually enjoyed the live, like the live and actually comment so that we can see, so that we can actually, and comment if we should actually do another live. So guys, see you in the next one. Peace out. Sheesh.